What's going on, guys? This is the official podcast, and today I'm sitting down with my friend who turned his love for sneakers into a real business. We're talking about his journey, the sneaker game, and what it takes to build a brand. All right, so without further ado, I got my guy Shaq with SHAQ'S Lockeroom. And so, Shaq, we just gonna get straight into it. Man, tell me, what first got you, into the sneaker game? What turned your love for sneakers into turning it into a business?
Let's see. I was working one night. This is when I was working third shift, and I was just thinking of ways to make some extra income. And I thought about how I had a big love for sneakers, jerseys, and I just started thinking. I'm like, man, I could turn this into a business. And I was like, I know a lot of people that love shoes and they love jerseys.
Okay.
And I said, I could turn this into a business. So that same night, I made the name, which was SHAQ'S Locker Room. And I came up with that because my name is Shaq, and I was like, I can call it my locker room. So anytime you come to my locker room, like I have my sneakers, the jerseys,
Gotcha.
and that's how I put that together.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. What started your love for sneakers? Was it when you was little, and, different sneakers, or what started your love for sneakers?
Yes, sir. My love started because my mom, she always bought me Jordans. Like even,
Shout out to moms.
yes, sir. Shout out Mom Dukes. Love you, Ma. Even when I was like a arm baby, like she had me in Jordans, and I just always carried that love up until like even now.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So, for young entrepreneurs who are sneakerheads themselves, the game is to be sold and not told, but you can always drop little nuggets,
Yes.
going overseas and getting these shoes and stuff, man. A lot of people have tried to and failed by the wayside into getting their foot in that market.
Mhm.
What would be your advice to some young entrepreneurs who are looking to get in the shoe game? What would be your advice to them about finding their niche in the market or finding a way in the market to get their products across seas?
I would say you got to lock in with because I use apps like Goat, StockX, eBay, and sometimes I even go to like local sneaker stores and say if I have a pair of shoes that somebody ends up not buying, I go to the sneaker store and I resell there. But normally I go through those apps and I get like a vendor deal through them. So since
Okay.
I have a business, I'm not paying the price that the consumer pays.
Gotcha.
I'm paying the
There you
business
go.
price.
I got you. So look, he just dropped some game on you right there. Listen, so you definitely gonna need to. If you wasn't listening, definitely rewind because he just dropped some nuggets on you that most people wouldn't. So I'm gonna ask you another question, boss man. What makes people trust you when they buy sneakers from from you? What makes them trust you? Because in the sneaker game, man, you can buy something that could turn your sock daggone yellow.
Not for real. I say that they trust me because the way I offer my service is through the shipping process. Through when they come to me, I send them through a process where they check this, make sure everything legit.
Gotcha.
So if it's not legit, they flag it and they'll just refund the money. But if it is legit, they're like, okay, it passes through. We're about to ship to you.
Gotcha. And that led me to the other question. How can customers shop with you with confidence? And so, like I say, you just explained it because one of the main things is about, getting a refund.
Oh
A,
yeah,
a lot of times, in the vendor business, you want things to go 100% smooth, but sometimes it doesn't. And
most
in
definitely.
those cases, you want your consumer to be able to have the confidence that, they're going to be able to get their money, back.
Yes, sir.
What would you say has been some of the challenges or what have been some of the successes about that particular phase where you may have to do a refund or you may have to do something like that? Have you run into any of those issues?
Yes, I have. Actually, no. Normally it's around like Christmas time, back to school time. It's not too bad, but normally Christmas and Thanksgiving shipping times vary. So like they can give you a shipping time and you get your shoes like way later than they said.
Gotcha.
but it's because there's so much going on. Like everybody getting ready for Christmas, Black
Gotcha.
Friday sales. It's like so many packages going on. Like they can't give you an accurate shipping time.
Gotcha.
And some people, which I understand, because I'm a sneakerhead myself, some people don't want to wait that time. So sometimes I like if it becomes too long, I just reach out to them. I'm like, do you want a refund? I can
Gotcha.
get you a refund. And
Gotcha. Man, that is some great insight. So, you entrepreneurs, man, just understand that, life is not gonna be so gravy and everything is gonna just gonna go your way. It's gonna take some true grit. It's gonna take, some creativity. It's gonna take some strategy. So now the question I want to know, like I say, this man got the shoes.
yes,
So,
sir.
I'm not a big J guy because look, I can't afford it. I'm just letting you know. So this is a big money type of thing that's going on. So I can't afford it. But I do be wanting to know like what's some of the shoes or the J's that people like, oh my God, if I could get these, or what's some that you've had where you said, yeah, I got these, and they're like, oh, for real? He got these, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
sir.
like what's some of the shoes or the numbers? I don't be knowing, but y'all know the shoes and everything. Like, what's some of the stuff that really stand out to the consumer and be like, oh, I need that, or some of the shoes that are really sought after.
Yes, sir. I would say here recently, this year and last year, I would say the Jordan 4. It's a BMX rider. His name is Nigel Sylvester. He has a um partnership with Jordan.
Shout out to Nigel
Yes,
and shout out
sir.
to Jordan
Most
too,
definitely.
Yes, sir.
They have a partnership, and he calls it brick after brick. Well, his first one was brick by brick,
Okay,
and his latest release, which released last weekend, was brick after brick. That's been a very sought after shoe because they use like they actually the shoe almost feels like a brick. They
oh
package it like a brick, like it's
wow,
they package it like it like you will see like a brick on a construction site.
okay,
It has the plastic, it has the ribbon.
oh okay,
Everybody like loves how they package it and the way the shoe looks.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
that's very sought after. And I would say another one would be the Space Jam 11s. Those came out when he released Space Jam, and they're actually coming out again in December.
Okay,
Shop me if you need those, but I can still get them now. But it's like I have to just reach out and see, like, try to get you the best price.
gotcha, gotcha. And so, I asked this man about some shoes one time, and I was like, man, I'm gonna get some J's from you. And he was like, don't worry about it, man. I cut you a deal. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, you gonna cut me a deal.
Yes, sir.
And even when he told me how much the deal was, I was like, I'm gonna be okay, bro. I'm gonna catch you next time. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes, sir.
shout out all the to the sneakerheads, man. I really respect y'all and what y'all do, and how y'all just can inspect shoes and look at shoes, man. So, it is crazy. But listen, this is the shoe guy.
Yes,
So
sir.
check, plug us in, plug your, your website or your Facebook page. Go ahead and give us a rundown of what we can look for or how we can get with you.
Yes, sir. My Facebook is Shaq's Locker Room, Shaq apostrophe S Locker Room, and then I'm on TikTok as well, Shaq's Locker Room, and I'm working on a website now. I don't have it together, but that should be together soon, and I'll drop that link with you all too. But right now it's just social media, and you can also reach me by my phone. You can like reach out and message me, talk on the phone if you don't have social media.
Dig it,
Yes,
dig it,
sir.
dig it. And then, man, finally tell them, why they should tap in with you, why they should follow you, why should they tap in and spend with Shaq's Locker Room?
Yes, sir. The experience you're gonna get with Shaq's Locker Room, it's unmatched. It's a lot of resellers out here that's like shicey. They trying to get over on you.
Y'all wrong for that too. Y'all wrong.
Not most definitely.
Stop it. Stop it. Do good business.
Yes, sir. I always tell my customers I'm gonna give them a price that they won't get nowhere else. Like if they go on an app or if they go to a shop, my price is always gonna be lower because I I'm not trying to like hit you over the head with prices because I'm a sneakerhead myself. So it's like if I went to someone, I wouldn't want them to give me these outrageous prices. So I'm trying to be different from everybody else. I want to give them a price that they can actually afford.
Dig it. Dig it. Well, listen, man, look, we ain't gonna hold you too long, man. Y'all heard it here, man. SHAQ'S Locker Room. Y'all make sure y'all spin with them. Y'all sneakerheads with them J's. Or, you know, even us older guys, we looking to have somebody curate, you know, our shoe game. You know, make sure you holler at SHAQ'S Locker Room, and we'll see y'all next time. Gone.
We out.